It's been said that every quilt tells a story, and it's so true. But I also believe every quilter has a story to tell. I wanted to hear about the people behind these wonderful quilts and thought you'd enjoy hearing about their lives also. Welcome to A Quilter's Life. As we get ready to celebrate Thanksgiving in the United States, I decided to again share the thankful notes that I gathered from guests on A Quilter's Life podcast this past year. Last year was the first year I tried this, and it was fun to gather these notes from each guest to be able to share such positive praises. It was surprising when I looked at the list of guests that some of these were recorded almost a year ago, because it seems like we just chatted yesterday. I think last year many of us enjoyed playing along as we listened to the thankful notes to see how many of the guests we remembered. Let's do it again. If you're following A Quilter's Life on social media, go ahead and type the number of guests that you remembered when I post this episode. On my website for this episode, I had the list of guests along with links to contact them on the episode page if you want more information about them. Along with their links is also a link to their episode if you missed their story. I want to thank each guest that shared what they were thankful for. This was so much fun to include in the interview process. The thankful notes are broken down into 4 episodes. 3 of these episodes will be the guest, and the 4th will be Guthrie and I sharing our Thanksgiving for 2024. This first episode will have the first 10 guests. Enjoy!
I'm Susan Smith. My business is Stitched by Susan, and I'm thankful really for a great many things. But at the top of my list is the fact that being self-employed, I am able to make choices about my time that suit my time of life and that suit my family. And I am so grateful that I'm able to get up and work in my slippers in the morning and then be able to perhaps go and do things that I want to in the afternoon. I'm able to take days off to be with my grandbabies. And that freedom to choose and make those decisions makes my self-employed job ever so worthwhile.
I'm Sarah Folks from Snugglebug Stitching, and I am thankful for my family. I'm thankful that I have a house to live in and a car to drive to get me places. I am thankful for some of the things, the opportunities I've had in my business. I am thankful for my husband having a nice, stable job that I was allowed to choose between my stable job and trying to start my own business. I am thankful that everyone is healthy. I'm happy to be here.
I'm Audra Rasnick from In the Sanctuary, and I am thankful for more things that I could ever say. If I started and talked for 2 weeks, I could never list them all, but I'm just so grateful that I have raised 2 healthy United States Marines. I've had 30 years of a happy marriage. I've got a beautiful granddaughter. God gave me an incredible gift of quilting that I'm able to earn money with and kind of provide for my family with here and there, and God has just given me a beautiful life all the way around.
So I'm Tori from the Quilt Patch by Tori. I'm a course designer and a quilter. And I am thankful for the village that we have built here for my family. It is the first place where we've lived, where we have the support we need for our children and ourselves. We have friends, we have a community, and we have an amazing school that we're a part of. And that is what I'm most thankful for.
I'm Andy Stanfield from True Blue Quilts and the Quilting on the Side podcast. And I am thankful for the generous quilting community. Everyone is so willing to share their time and their knowledge and even their quilt supplies when you're at a retreat or a sew-along day and you ran out of thread, and 6 people will hop up and give you a spool of thread. But I am especially thankful for quilters like Paula, who shares and gives us the opportunity to chat here on A Quilter's Life, and to my co-host and close friend, Tori McElwain, who I co-host my podcast with. The collaborations in the quilt world are truly fantastic.
My name is Sheila Squires. I am the owner of Sew and Be Cozy in Seward, Alaska. And I am thankful for everybody that is in the quilting community and the people that are in my life and my family, and that I am still able to do this. And wishing you all good thoughts.
I'm Jen Frost with Faith and Fabric, and I'm thankful for the strong gift of faith that was instilled on me by my family. I couldn't imagine trying to navigate the world today without the internal compass they've helped me build.
Elsie Coleman didn't give her name at the beginning of her thankful note. I had the privilege to interview her in February of 2024, and if you remember her episode, she was 101 years old. Sure wouldn't have known that if I hadn't been told. On Sunday, May 5th, Elsie passed away. She had reached her 102nd birthday just a month before.
Well, I'm thankful that I've had good health. I'm thankful that I have a good family, have had all my life a good family. Aunts, uncles, cousins, we were all close back then. That's who you spent your time with, was family. Dean and Ann, I'm thankful for them. And I know Dean appreciates me. I seem to be a pretty happy person. Kind of goony. But raised during the Depression, so anything you have or get, you appreciate it. I do. To this day, I still do.
Hi, I'm Erin Grogan of Love So Modern, and I'm thankful for my best friend, Kelly Stauffer of Galaxy Quilts, who helps me stay focused and get work done, and also reminds me to always have fun and go out and do other things too.
I am Carly Porter from Carly Porter Design, or carlyporter.com, and I am so thankful for all of the bad quilts I have made because they have taught me how to be a better quilter.
You can find more stories on aquilterslife.com or subscribe on your favorite podcast player so each episode will be downloaded automatically. Also, I want to hear about you and your wonderful quilts. Please contact me, Paula Chamberlain, through the website to set up an interview. And as always, thanks for listening.